What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to get my social media planner that is two different planners combined. I want to get it set up for this month, so stay tuned for a fun plan with me. All right, so what I want to do is I want to do the currently sheet, the monthly, and then the first week. And then I'll either do in this video or a separate video this second planner, which I'm using for more like Patreon tracking. Get the monthly layout set up, all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the pages and get started. I'm going to switch to a voiceover while I'm doing planning because I'm just going to plan and not worry about talking or anything, and then I'll come back and explain what I'm doing. But first I'm going to do the currently sheet. All right, so I'm starting out with these squad girls, these older squad girls, the big MAMBI sticks. And I pulled up this planner and glasses and cup. I know it says 2020, but I had planned on whiting that out or either putting some sticker paper over it and then writing in the new 2024 in there. But I decided not to go with that after all. But I thought these big squad girls would be perfect for my social media planner and make it kind of quick and easy to get this set up, since I've got a lot of spreads to set up. I love this girl working on her planner, and like I said, I think it's just perfect for social media. So this is a chalk marker. It's not the best. I was out of whiteout, but I have since gotten some. But it does kind of at least blur out the print. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but it worked for me in a pinch. But I did get some whiteout since then. So now I want to put this girl here in the corner. Deciding to white that out too. I almost always white out just about everything on the currently sheet. Do my own thing. So I'm looking for that girl working on our planner. So I have it now. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the corner. I just think she's so cute. And then trimming off the excess. But yeah, I like to just kind of format it how I need it for whatever planner I'm working on. That's why I don't really use the recommended sections. Okay, so now I'm just using this cute little floral pencil pouch or pen pouch and that little washi roll there, and looking through and see what else I can, like what other kind of stationery office supplies I can use. So I love these scissors, and I think there's a couple of pens. So I cut the scissors and the pen to look like they're kind of sticking out of the little pen pouch along the bottom. Move this little washi roll. I like these big MAMBI sticks too because they're really thick and they're easy to reposition. So now I've got this cluster of florals. I really liked how that looked, but I think I ended up putting it in the bottom right corner. I like the colors in this too. It's just like a lot of different colors, just fun, pretty colors that all go well together. So I'm just trimming off the extra, and I'm going to use those along the top to cover up where that whiteout is. Just piecing that together, making a little border. And now some of the pink. And these, since they're so big, it's just really, really quick and easy to decorate a spread. I got these at Joann. I think they still have them. I'll look and see if I can find the link, but I've had them for years. But I think they still carry a lot of them. And now I'm pulling out a PLANYTHING Basic Boxes book because it has a lot of these same colors, and I like this big circle. So I'm going to lift her up and put that here to cover up that other whiteout or chalk marker. So now I'm just lifting up those floral scraps so they are on top of the circle, and just going to trim the rest of that off. And now I'm thinking, what other color would look good? I like the blue, and kind of playing around with the idea of using a larger circle there. Couldn't really figure out where I wanted it though, so I decided to switch to the next size down, like the medium size, and cluster it with that one. I love using the circles with the boxes. It just makes the clusters more interesting. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of larger boxes I can use in this book. And then I'm pulling out another book. Here's where I decided to take up that circle. I pulled out one of the other PLANYTHING books because the boxes are just great in those. I think I pulled out the seasonal vibes or seasonal fun, the one that Amber did all the artwork in, and I'm using a little rectangle pink box off of that instead of the blue circle. And a little light blue smaller rectangle there. That made a really cute cluster. I like that. And then this is a quote that I lettered. Well, I lettered the part that says soul, but it's do what makes your soul shine, and made a sticker out of that on the Cricut. I thought that was a good quote for like a creative motivational quote. And now I'm using this double box in a little bit more of a dustier blue, lifting up the pencil and the scissors again, because I like my, especially with these, because that would cover up a lot of them, but I like my decorative elements to be on top of the boxes instead of the other way around. So I'm using the wider stencil. It's a pack of journaling stencils from the Happy Planner. I got them at Hobby Lobby. And just using a ballpoint pen to put some lines in that box. Yeah, and I saw this coffee and I thought, how cute would that be sitting up on top of the box? Because coffee and planning just goes together. It's a cute little polka dot cup. I like the pink top. But I didn't want it to look too tall next to her, like to be so big in relation to her, so I cut a little bit off the bottom. And this is the clipboard and pen or pencil that I cut that apart from. So I'm thinking that's going to be cute, kind of coming out from that box. So I ended up using the whole sticker, just not in the way that it was put together. I love that little clipboard too. And I'm just cutting off a little bit of the border of that clipboard so it doesn't show through the coffee. I also cut a little bit of that where her knee is, that blue box. I cut the corner of that out. And oh, the reason I took that pencil up, I didn't like the positioning of it, like it was sort of turned the same way as the one but with the clipboard. So now I'm going to put it here. It's more, more like they're just scattered about naturally. And I didn't see this cute little pen pouch at first that has all this stuff in it, because after I moved that pencil, I thought I was looking for some more things to go in the pen pouch, but I couldn't find anything. So I found that one, and it already has like a cell phone, the scissors, it is a little bit smaller, and a pencil. So that worked out perfect. Just trying to figure out where to put that little roll of washi. So I'm just going to trim that off, and of course I have to fix those lines there in that box. And I've decided to go ahead and add some lines in this larger green circle with that same wide stencil. But this sheet, it really came together pretty quick and easy once I figured out what boxes I was using. A lot of times that's my struggle with a spread, is I'll pick out the stickers I want, and then either the book I'm using doesn't have boxes to go with it, or I've used all of them, so I have to try to figure out, what's going to go, or make some. But I'm using a few bullet points in this coral color that I pulled out of, I think think I pulled out of the fun boxes, mega book from the Happy Planner, and I'm just putting some of those there. I almost always don't get the positioning right when I first put them down, and I have to go back and straighten them up. So that's what I'm doing there. So we are almost done with this one. I thought it would be better to just go ahead and do everything to get me kicked off, since it's the first of the year and I've got all these new planners I've got to put together, so I can go ahead and start using them. But now I'm using this little flower sticker over here because it felt like it just needed something for balance over there. It was just a big open white space, and I think that sort of helps pull it together. And then I'm going to use a little scrap of it over by her, because I don't like to waste any scraps if I can use them. Okay, so that is the currently sheet. Going ahead and putting that in my planner. Having a little trouble getting that in there apparently. Okay, and now I want to go ahead and do the January monthly. I don't always do the monthlies for my social media, but since it's a brand new planner, I wanted to just start it off right and get it all done. And I decided to use the Miss Maker line, the newest Miss Maker books, because it's perfect for my social media planner. And also on the 13th, it is National Sticker Day, so that's a huge fun holiday for us. So I'm going ahead with my function first, and I made the little name like Sticker Day and all the names of the holidays. I made those on the Cricut, and I'm using these cute little sticker book stickers. Gonna pair 2 of those together and have that coming up from the box. And when I'm doing a monthly, I usually do like to start with all of my function, so then I know where I can have fun with more decorative elements. So I picked out some fun, quirky holidays to note that would be fun to celebrate. So on the 8th, it is Bubble Bath Day, and I just made some little bubbles on the Cricut. And I did cut the frame of that box out from behind it, because that always bugs me, but I did cut that part out of the video. And then the 14th is Dress Up Your Pet Day, so I got a little wiener dog wearing a sweater. Then, of course, the 15th is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I didn't put that in a box because I didn't want so many boxes clustered together, and I didn't want a box right on top of a box. So I made it a little bit bigger. And then on the 19th, it's Popcorn Day, and I found this little popcorn sticker in one of the Happy Planner. I think it's in Essential Planning, but a lot of the books have little popcorn stickers, icons, like the food and just a lot of different ones. So Popcorn Day is the 19th. And then up on the 3rd and the 4th are some releases for new products from different brands that I'm an affiliate for, so I wanted to note those. Just using a little Today word sticker that I made on the Cricut using that Dear John font. And then I found this full decorative box that says Feelin' Punchy. I ended up taking that up though, because I don't like the white background so much with I like it to stand out more. So I did take that up. Oh, I love that little spool of ribbon too. I put that over in the empty days, like where there's nothing going on. So I'm using this orange or coral stripe that says Do More of What You Love. And finding a couple of big quotes. Since I didn't have a lot of function to write, since there's not a lot for me to note, but I did leave some of the days open so I can write some things in as they come up. But mostly my monthly is not all that functional. It's more decorative. So use that quote there, and then DIY all day. And now I'm going to have a fun little sidebar with all different little crafty supplies. I tore the scissors when I picked it up, so I have to use it where I can camouflage that. So I just put it at the bottom, like it's kind of falling off the page. And I love that little watercolor set with the brushes. And then I liked this ink and pen, but it looked like too many too many brushes and pens, so it looked too much like those brushes that are with that paint set. So I decided to take that up. And then, oh, these little markers, these highlighters are cute. And put those at the bottom with the scissors and a little container of glue and some discs. More discs. I think I put those back because they were the exact same set that I just placed down. I wanted to at least have some different colors or something. So I'm going to use these here. Trim off all the excess, of course. But how are y'all doing with your new planners? Are you feeling good about it? Have you gotten everything set up? I feel like it's a lot to set up if you don't start earlier, and I really didn't. I didn't get my lineup ready until a few days before the new year started. So I did have a lot of spreads to do, but I think I'm almost caught up. And then the scissors over there on the right, and I like this little tape measure. Even though I don't sew and I don't really paint either, but I just wanted all the crafty things on here. I think they look so cute. This little pin cushion to get a little bit more of the pink over here with the silver foil. I mixed some silver and gold foil in here. I don't usually do that, but I think it looks cute with this. So I was looking for bigger stickers to fill in, and that is the green hot glue gun. Taking this up because I think, yeah, I wanted to use it 2 different places. So I put one piece there at the bottom in the corner, sort of falling onto the page, and now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put this other one. So I want an even distribution of color. Like, this is a larger sticker, so I wanted to have a little bit of green, you know, in each section. So I ended up putting it over at the top. I just trim off a little bit and have it coming out from the top where the days start. And since I used that green, I'm going to pick this green up, which I wasn't real crazy about that there anyway. So now I feel like it's kind of coming together. I'm getting somewhere. Got a little paintbrush with the gold foil over here in the corner with the pink, like the purpley pink. I guess that's more purple. And using some of those over here, just kind of filling in with some fun crafty stuff. So while I'm doing that, I did a voiceover on a video on my last two patron videos that I did together, and I had mostly or all positive feedback. So let me know what you guys think about the voiceover. I won't do it in every video, but I think I'm going to start doing it on longer videos that are really long, so I can just kind of cut out things that I ended up not doing, but still kind of explain the process. So like patron spreads and anything where I'm doing more than one spread probably. So I'm trying more brushes. I think that looks cute the way that's placed, how they're both turned sort of the same way, but a little bit different. Like they're just scattered about. Then I've got this yarn. I wasn't sure about that at first since it's the same color as that sticker that says DIY all day, the day part, but I think it worked out really cute. And then for balance, I'm going to put the other scrap up top here on the right, and some little buttons. This just turned out to be so much fun after I kind of got into what I wanted to do, because I didn't really know what I knew I was starting with these books, but I didn't have anything like planned as far as what I was going to put where. Love that little hole punch with the gold foil dots. Oh, that was a button scrap I put over on the other side, just for balance. And I've got some little tubes of acrylic paint. Whoops, it just jumped right off of there. Those are so cute. But it is a little bit harder when there's not flowers involved. It is a little bit harder to figure out like what my game plan is going to be, like where I'm going to place everything. But if you just think of all the decorative elements kind of like their flowers, you know, that you would normally cluster together, but it is a little bit different when you're not working with flowers because so many of the stickers have flowers. Then I put the rest of those little highlighters up top. It's starting to look really balanced. And then, yeah, it has a lot of like scattered about stickers, so I wanted to do either some washi or these strips is what I ended up using. I had to move the quotes. I had to move the one on the right up and the one on the left down so it wouldn't run into the one on the right. But have that coming out from the DIY, and then I'm just cutting the end zigzagged so it looks really, really torn. I like that look. I almost always do that when I use washi. So I wanted to have it somewhere else, and I was looking for some more of the exact same kind, and there wasn't any, but I found this in the same colors. It's the dot instead of the stripe, and I think they look cute together, the two different patterns paired together. So I'm just putting a little bit here because I didn't want it right on top of the other washi. Cutting the edge there, and just having it like it's running into the box, or coming out from the box. And then I wanted one more section, but you know, not right above any existing washi or not right across from. So I thought this would be good. Just coming out from the side of the page and trimming off the end after I get it straight. Because usually when I use washi in a spread, I like it to be at least 3 different places. And I think that worked out cute. And then these brushes are perfect to kind of fill in this big empty spot right across from that big quote. And I'm just adding some finishing touches, some more of the little buttons at the top. I love how this spread turned out. I wasn't sure about it at first, but I really, really like it. And then there's the other part of that on the other side. A little bit more. And that is it. That's my January monthly for my social media planner. Okay, so on my first dashboard spread of the year, I had turned my camera off to figure out what I was going to use because I didn't want to use the Miss Maker again. So I didn't get all the way done with it, but I did get done with the left side. But I'm using the KELLOFAPLAN seasonal sticker book. It came out when her planners came out. It's the 2024 planner set, and I'll link it in the description. I'll have my affiliate link. But I'm just grabbing some stickers that I made on the Cricut that say to film and YouTube schedule, because I use the long list on the left for things to film and edit. So I think the next time I make those stickers, I'll do film/edit. And then YouTube schedule over here is what I use this section for on the right. And now I just want to use this larger stencil to add some lines in this big box. But anyway, I used the 2024 there underneath that. That's from the Alpha Basics book from KELLOFAPLAN, and just kind of put them, placed them like they're on a banner, and drew the little banner string and some confetti and lots of New Year stickers. So, and I love that little dangly garland thing on the right. That's so cute with the stars. So now I'm just putting some boxes on the right side. Just kind of using a little of each color so it's balanced. And then now on Saturday, I'm going to use 2 of these slender boxes. I just like to vary the box shapes a little bit, and I can still write the same amount there that I could write in one of those medium rectangle boxes. Now I'm just looking for some decorative elements or quotes to go over on the right to kind of fill it out. Because dashboard spreads can be a little bit tricky because you can put so much on the left side and you need to keep the right side pretty functional. Tricky as far as making it balanced. I know it's not like rocket science or anything, but you know what I mean as far as having it to look balanced. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to use this Happy New Year quote sticker. And I ended up putting that on Thursday. And now just lots of these little streamers coming down from the boxes and the tops of the pages, just to give it a fun, playful look. This, I had my page scooted over too far, but you'll see it in a minute, but I put that little bow tie on that Dusty Rose box, and it's so cute. So the balloon sticker, the gold balloon, I'm going to use here on the left, because that's another thing that bothers me. That's that long section you have to pretty much keep open, and it doesn't really get much color or decoration unless you color in the little squares, the little bullet points. So I like to put a few things over there along the edge of the page. And now I'm just going to use the rest of the gold balloon sticker over here. So now I'm just working on some finishing touches. I love those little star balloons. And that gave me a little bit more color over in that to film section. And I ended up using all of these little streamers coming along the top. I think they're so cute. Just varying how long they were, and I didn't want that right across from the one that looked just like it. So I'm going to use part of it over on the side here. And of course use those scraps somewhere else. I wanted this side to have a little confetti too. So with the scraps, I just want to drop those off so there's just lots of fun details. I'm trying it on this box. I ended up not liking it because it already has a banner on it, and it just kind of looked too busy. It has a banner printed on the box. So up there, turned the different way as the one that it's across from. It looked okay like that. Y'all, when those little scraps get stuck together, it is unnerving, isn't it? Okay, so now I'm just using the other scraps along the right side of the page and, well, along the entire top. Need a little bit of the black over here since I only have the rosy color and the gold. And put that one there. Oh, and those are little star clusters. Those are cute. And this little noisemaker, I thought that was really cute there at the bottom. And since we have so much decorative, or so much weight over in the other side, I wanted to add some things over here. So I'm using this little cluster of confetti. And there's the rest of it by that little noisemaker. Oh, the cupcakes are so cute with the little masquerade masks on them. That went perfectly with that. These little stickers are so cute. And this book has, it starts at the beginning of the year and it goes through all the holidays and seasons. Has the decorative and the functional stickers. So now, oh, I found one more piece of the streamers. Put that along there. Trying to figure out where to put this little scrap. Perfect right here though, but with this little balloon. And then that little mask, that's cute there with that little box cluster. So I think that's pretty much all I need along the bottom, I think. So now I'm going to add some bullet points. I had added some on the left in the light pink, the gold, and the more of the dusty rose color, but I'm using, I think, just the light pink and the gold over here. And then I want to put some on Thursday in those same colors. All right, that's going to be my first weekly spread in my dashboard planner that I'm going to use for social media planning. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. I'm all set up for the first part of this month. So let's look back. We did the currently sheet using the big MAMBI Sticks Squad Girls. I love how that turned out. And then the monthly is with the Miss Maker sticker books, in honor of Sticker Day being on the 13th. And then there is my first week in the dashboard spread. So in the next video, I will set up January in the monthly layout. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I got them put together. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.